Quick video for you here just to go over how to read my programming, some of the details to look out for so that you can get used to seeing it. And when you have the time for your first workout, you're not left kind of confused on what you're looking at here, right? So this is generally what you're going to see here. You'll see on these main lifts sometimes a 1, 2, dash 4. This is going to represent how many warm-up sets I want you to do versus how many working sets I want you to do, especially for that main lift. I'll have you do probably a couple warm-up sets. Now, this is also something that I want you to use your own best judgment with. If you feel like you need 2, 3, 4 warm-up sets, especially if you're stronger and you're lifting heavier. For example, these sets of 295, 315, 335 on these box squats, I did 3 or 4 warm-up sets here before I even got to those working weights, right? So use your best judgment, but you got the amount of sets that you're going to do. The next thing you're going to see is this squiggly line, and then this is your tempo here, right? So you have a separate video that's going to break down your tempo and how to read this, so I won't go into that too much right now. Then you're going to have the amount of reps that you want to do. Pretty straightforward, 4 reps. Sometimes you'll see a rep range, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12. And that will give you a little bit, again, use your best judgment so that you can find the most challenging weight within that rep range while keeping all of the other variables here consistent. Then you have your rest periods, all right? So just make sure when you go through, you're following all of these, especially the tempo, the reps, and the rest periods really strictly. Don't take extra rest. Don't cut your rest short. These are all things that are going to really change the stimulus that your body's getting if you would adjust them too much. So stay as strict with that as possible. Get the form down. Then you can adjust the weights up or down once you have those things down pat. All right. So you'll see that. You're also going to see sometimes some things like so. These are going to be supersets where you'll have E1 and E2 together. This is going to be a shorter rest period during these supersets, 30 seconds between this exercise and the next, and then 60 to 90 seconds before going back to the top. Right, you'll see that in some other workouts as well. All right, so that about does it. That's what you're going to see for the most part. And what to be aware of, but you can always use your own best judgment on how many warm-up sets to do, and that should be about it. If you have any comments, questions, you can comment right below and I'll get back to you on it.